What a day, people. It just started. I've been up since 5 though, but it's just starting with you guys. But I wanted to come check this trap because it looks like it was set. Awesome. But there's nothing in it. It does look like they took the marshmallow pieces I had out and then messed with some marshmallows in there and even moved the pork chop. But I guess it wasn't too far enough in there, so it grabbed it and was able to get out before the doors slammed on the back of them. So, or her, whatever. I'm not here to assume anyone's gender. But, so yeah, I'm gonna rebait that. I didn't put out corn last night for the deer. I feel bad now because I'm like, oh man, these things could be my pets. I could have them come up and hang out with me. Just kidding, I'm not that crazy. I am trying some new things today. I know that there is rain coming tomorrow. It's supposed to be raining all day. It's not gonna be fun. So I am gonna go live tomorrow. But today I gotta make sure I got enough firewood. So I did come across an article with / video on how to make your fire last all night in your wood burning stove. So what they said was to do this. They said cut chunks of wood like this and then you stick them in the fire like that. Not really this thick though, probably, I don't know, they said maybe 2-3 inches tall. I'm not gonna put this in there anyways just because it's not the wood I want to use for that. I use this wood, I'm actually gonna split it. I use this wood to start the fires because it's very, very easy and it lights quick and burns hot. So I'm not gonna use this piece, but I wanted to show you because I'm gonna have to cut down some other trees and whatnot. But I'm gonna try that theory out tonight and I'll let you guys know. But I'll let you know that the solar light that I had in the tent worked awesome. It only came on once during the night, and it's because I actually woke up and like moved on purpose to like really get myself situated, and it came on. But it lights up the entire tent. It works great. So what I'm gonna do is 2 reasons why. The little solar panel I stuck up there, I'm gonna mount it on the tree. One, I'm scared that it's gonna end up sliding down and being too hot next to the little chimney thing here. But also, I'm gonna mount it on the tree so it's not touching the canvas, because if it's touching the canvas, it could leak when it rains. We all know that, and then I've had a few people even say that in the videos, which makes total sense. I was already thinking the same thing, so I'm just gonna do it for sure. And then the only other bad thing about this fireplace thing is it leaks the soot on there. I know a lot of people think it's probably the rubber ring, but it's the soot, because even on the inside you could see it where the where each pipe connects to each other. I think you can even potentially see it right there. I'm not gonna show you because it's probably not gonna be that good, but up on top you can see all the soot. So what is a good way to clean that out? I can easily take the pipes apart and then clean it, but I had to let them cool down all the way, and right now in winter it's not the best thing. So do you guys have any ideas what I could do to keep my tent clean and not getting all nasty like that from the soot? If you have any ideas, please comment down below, and that'd be awesome. But one of my first projects for the day is going to be rain catchment. I had ideas to do a gutter system, and I was going to hook gutters on the side because it's got these little straps. You can easily strap it to the side, but they didn't have any. So I thought about buying PVC and cutting it, but I was like, you know what? I already have tarps. It's already good. This is going to be a temporary solution just to fill the tote real quick while it rains, and then I'm going to come up with a better solution anyways. So I will end up getting some kind of gutter system on here, but I'm going to do just a tarp on this side for now and bring that big tote over here and see how much one rain will fill the tote up with one side of the tent. So this is not pretty, but I think it'll work. So if you can't tell, the tent is actually leaning to the back down, like the back of it's down a little bit. So I will end up leveling that out. It's just whenever I had to put the tent up, big hurry because of the rain was coming last time, and so and the snow. So I think a lot of the water will hit and kind of run that way, and then when it hits in here, it'll kind of fill up there. I put boards underneath so it can't get any lower. So hit here, come here, fill up, and then go down in the hole. I put a rock here so the rain will stop and hit it, and it kind of hold the tarp. All these rocks are kind of holding the tarp. So it's very basic, very easy, last minute thrown together. It's just something to show you guys that you can collect water if you really, really need to. And then I will get the gutter system on there eventually, hopefully sooner than later. Just when I went, they didn't have them, unfortunately. So this is the idea for one of the ways to catch water. So you also know that I got a little porta potty. It's a bucket with a lid. And when you're out in the woods, you ain't got much options. So I'm going to make some chips that I can put on the, that almost rhymed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this wood, and as you can tell, it makes wood chips. So I'm going to cut some up and I'll use it for firewood. I'll also use the chips to cover my, yep. Now, just kind of cover the top with this awesome man glitter. There you have it. So we're gonna put that to the test, see if it covers the smell, see if it soaks up the goodness that's in there. And if it does, every time I cut, I'll put like a tarp or something underneath it or a board. Keep it, collect it, fill up some buckets. There you go. Free, cheap, just like I like it. I just absolutely love how this wood looks. It's super cool. Some of it kind of with the red, some more with the brown and tans. I really, really, really want to figure out how to mill up some lumber out of this stuff and fix the inside of the tent with it, because it's gonna be awesome. I have a way, I think I can. I just need a tool, and I'll figure it out. Yes, I can use a chainsaw, but I think I have another way. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. Not tomorrow, unfortunately, because it's gonna be raining all day. But whenever I do go into town to go live, I'm gonna try to get a tool for that. I already have all the other parts, so I should be able to mill it up. It's gonna be a little bit different, not your normal way of milling lumber, I guess, but not too crazy either. You're gonna be like, well, I mean, that was smart. So I'm gonna try to figure that out so I could tentivate instead of renovate my tent. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool using some of the wood that I already have here. Makes sense. I'm pretty excited about it. But I'm gonna keep busting up some wood, chopping some new wood, busting up some old wood, getting a pile going, because it's supposed to be raining all day and cold all day tomorrow. So this is the only way I can stay warm out here without running my generator. It's just what you gotta do pretty much on a daily basis, and it's kind of what I signed up for. It's gonna help me get healthy and fit. So I'm all for it, even though it's a lot of work. Yes, I'll get a sledgehammer, I promise. I don't know if it's weird or not, but this wood smells really good. Smells like freedom. As you can see, My wood pile is getting drastically low. I chopped up a bunch of it. I haven't used it all, but I chopped up a bunch to have in smaller pieces that fit the stove a lot better. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting up some more trees and then try to start getting this pile back to what it was before. That way it can start drying out over time. Of course, I got tarps that I can cover it and stuff for this rain that's coming, but I need to stockpile this wood. So to me, that's more important than jumping on the tiny house build. As soon as this rain's gone, tomorrow it'll rain and be gone, and then I think it's supposed to be good for 4 or 5 days, so I could finally work on the tiny house again. I am super excited for that. I've been wanting to do that since I stopped working on it, yet you guys have no idea. But the reality is out here I need food, water, and heat to survive this winter, so I gotta chop some more wood. So I cut all of a few chunks out of that one over there. I was halfway through and I can't get the chainsaw started. I am not an expert when it comes to small engines. If you've been following me for a while and the ranch rescue and all that, I don't know a whole lot about chainsaws, so I don't know why I feel like it overheats. So I'm not sure what it is. It's got chain oil, it's got good gas in it. I don't know if you guys have any idea why it'll work for a while and then just as soon as I let go of the trigger, boom, cuts off. Is it like the carburetor? Is it easy to fix? I don't know. But instead of just stopping and not doing anything, I started to kind of clean this area up over here. As you could tell, I took the big tarp down. Well, I laid it down and I covered the tent with it. I used one of the other tarps for the water over there when it rains. I have a tarp here. I'm gonna, of course, fix up a little bit better before I stop for the day, because that's where my good dry firewood is. But what I'm thinking is, every time I come at night and I have to walk through here, I just trip over stuff. And so I'm gonna put this boost wire, I'm gonna kind of set it a little bit better, and then all these rocks, I'm gonna try to pick up the big ones, kind of make a pathway over there. Since I don't really need the tent anymore, I just need to be able to walk through here, have a fire if I need it, and go over there. So that's what I'm gonna work on for now. That way at night, it's not that big of a hassle to get there. And sometimes I have to carry something heavy and it gets pretty dangerous trying to, try not to trip and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. It's not the biggest task in the world, but it's something that I think needs to get done. Alright guys, so I finished this. It's not the best, but I got a lot of the rocks out of the way. I just threw some there, kind of made a little path on each side just to get rid of them. But now it's a lot easier to walk through. Plus I raked out a lot of the leaves, even though it still looks like it. Most of the leaves are out, and hopefully that'll keep snakes away and more on the outside where I'm not walking so much. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it an early day for today. A lot of you guys don't know everything that goes on in my personal life, and so I just haven't been sleeping a lot lately. I've been stressed about certain things, but I think I've got it all taken care of, and from now on I can focus on the future, the right path that I'm going to be on, where I'm going, and all the support and love that you guys have been giving me. So guys, tomorrow I'm going live. It's going to give me a good day tomorrow to kind of relax during the day, kind of recoup, because tomorrow's gonna be rainy all day, but then as soon as it quits raining, it's time to go work on that tiny house over there. I've been wanting to do that so bad. I just had so much stuff on my plate that most of you guys don't even know about. So it's just one of those things that trying to balance personal life and your job, which you guys know, and just happens my job is YouTube's. But like I said, I'm going live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. I'll probably go eat something. I'll be in town, it'll be cool. And I just have tomorrow as just a nice day to recoup, get back where I need to be, and start the tiny house build. So it's coming, get ready. See y'all tomorrow on the live chat.